Hello! So today I decided that I want to share with you every single retelling that I have ever read. Every single one. I have made a list of all of these retellings. I have ranked them, put them in order by how much I enjoyed them, how much I think you may enjoy them, and just overall how good of a book I think they were. There's definitely a variety of stories in today's video. There's really something for everyone. Some of these books I have the physical copy to show you, and some of them I do not because I either read them on my Kindle or I just can't find them. Losing books is probably the most terrible, heart-wrenching thing in the entire world. Don't know how it happens, but sometimes books just disappear from my shelves. So the first book is Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge, and this is a book that I do not have the physical copy of, even though it's my number one on the list, and it is also one of my favorite books ever. And the reason why I don't have the physical copy is because I lent it to my friend, and she didn't give it back. And I'm pretty sure she's moving to like Alabama, so I can't get a hold of her, and I guess my copy is moving to Alabama too. I definitely want a physical copy of this book because it is the best retelling that I have read so far and one of my favorite books. And it is a retelling of The Beauty and the Beast. Number 2 is The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh, and this is a retelling of 1001 Nights. Number 3 is Fairest by Gail Carson Levine, and yes, this is an old book, but it is a wonderful book, and it may be more for a younger audience. I read this when I was much younger, but I had to include it in today's video because it will forever be one of my favorite retellings. It is a retelling of Snow White. Oh, and while we're at it, just go ahead and add every single Gail Carson Levine book to this video because, well, she is the queen of retellings. Number 4 is Heartless by Marissa Meyer, and this is based off of Alice in Wonderland. Number 5 is Wondrous Strange by Leslie Livingston, and this is based off of A Midsummer Night's Dream by Shakespeare. Number 6 is Winter Song by S.J. Jones, and this is loosely based off of The Labyrinth as well as The Goblin Market. Number 7 is Cinder by Marissa Meyer, and this is a retelling of Cinderella. Number 8 is Scarlet by A.C. Gaughan, and it is based off of Robin Hood. Number 9 is Gilded Ashes by Rosamund Hodge, and it is a retelling of Cinderella. Number 10 is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, and I know I'm going to get comments on this, so the reason why I didn't put it towards the top, which I'm sure surprised many of you, is because for me, I never really think of this book as a retelling, even though it is. Honestly, I forget most of the time that this book is a retelling of The Beauty and the Beast because it ends up taking on such a different story. So while I do love this book, comparatively speaking, this would not be at the top as a retelling for me. Number 11 is Vendetta by Catherine Doyle, and this is a retelling of Romeo and Juliet. Number 12 is Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page, and as you can tell by the title, this is based off of The Wizard of Oz. Number 13 is Splintered by A.G. Howard, and this is based off of Alice in Wonderland. Number 14 is Uprooted by Naomi Novik, and this is loosely based off of The Beauty and the Beast. Number 15 is Princess of Thorns by Stacey J, and this is not exactly a retelling of Sleeping Beauty, however it follows the daughter of Sleeping Beauty. Number 16 is Winterspell by Claire Legrand, and this is a retelling of The Nutcracker. Number 17 is The Madman's Daughter by Megan Shepherd, and this is a retelling of The Island of Dr. Moreau by H.G. Wells. Number 18 is Crimson Bound by Rosamund Hodge, and this is a retelling of Little Red Riding Hood. Number 19 is Hunted by Megan Spooner, and this is a retelling of The Beauty and the Beast. Number 20 is For Darkness Shows the Stars by Diana Peterford, and this is a retelling of Persuasion by Jane Austen. Number 21 is Ophelia by Lisa Klein, and this is based off of Hamlet by Shakespeare. Number 22 is The Great Hunt by Wendy Higgins, and this is a retelling of The Singing Bone by the Brothers Grimm. Number 23 is Of Beast and Beauty by Stacey J, and this is a retelling of The Beauty and the Beast. Number 24 is Beauty by Robin McKinley, and this is a retelling of The Beauty and the Beast. Number 25 is Beastly by Alex Finn, and this is a retelling of The Beauty and the Beast. Number 26 is Towering, also by Alex Flinn, and this is a retelling of Rapunzel. Number 27 is Red Riding Hood by Sarah Blakely Cartwright, and this is a retelling of Little Red Riding Hood. And lastly, we have the book that is on the bottom of the list, number 28, and that is Reign of Shadows by Sophie Jordan. I actually didn't completely finish this book because I really didn't like it. those are all the retellings that I have read. It's funny because I really feel like I have read more than 28 retellings, but I guess that might be because I'm also including all of the retellings that I read when I was younger, which I didn't include in this video, so I feel like I've been reading retellings my whole life, and that's why. Guess I have. But these are all the retellings that I have read throughout my young adulthood, and now I guess I just need to read even more. Also, I wanted to point out that most of the books on this list have very high ratings from me because honestly, I haven't read that many bad retellings. Some of them do need to go more towards the bottom because they just weren't as amazing, crazy good as the ones at the top, but they're still really good. So just because I put a book at the bottom, you should still check it out. Just keep that in mind. Although I will say that the books that are like at the very bottom, I didn't like. I love retellings for so many reasons. I mean, the biggest reason, it just gives me an excuse to relive all of the tales that I loved and cherished when I was younger. It's just so fascinating to see how authors take the premise of these already great tales and twist them and turn them and make them dark and gritty and or beautiful and lovely and happy. I mean, there's so many different angles that you can take when it comes to retellings. Hopefully, if you like retellings, this will be helpful, or if you haven't really read that many retellings, then this can help you get into it. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I hope that you'll go and have yourselves a fabulous day, and I will see you guys next time.